On October 1st, 1981, I walked through these doors of the KLN KGIN studio and never left. Now, that's not literal, but I'm sure a lot of our viewers might have thought that after 44 years, and maybe some of the station management as well. I've walked down this hallway at channels 10 and 11 thousands of times. You can see some of the history of the station on the walls. You're probably going to recognize some of the faces as well. Some folks that have had an important part of the history here at channels 10 and 11. It's a short walk down this hallway, but it's a long 44-year adventure from those front doors to right here and that studio door.
Born in Columbus in June 1959, Ken was the fifth of Marcy and Bud Siemek 7 children. At age 7, he already appeared destined for TV, looking dapper in his shirt and tie. Growing up, Ken loved sports, music, and theater. Performing in plays and musicals, he honed his skills in front of a live audience. Voted a class officer and crowned Snowball King, he graduated from Columbus High in 1977.
After 2 years at Platt College in Columbus, I enrolled at the University of Nebraska to take broadcast journalism classes. One of my professors, Pete Mayu, told me about a student internship at 1011 and thought I might be a good fit. That internship turned out to be a tremendous career break.
Ken earned a paid position in the 1011 newsroom in October of 1981. After that, it wasn't long before a change in the weather appeared in Ken's life when management asked him to fill in as the weekend meteorologist.
Hey, I started out on air as the Sunday night sportscaster until management came to me and asked if I would fill in as the weekend meteorologist, promising me that once they found someone to do the weather, I could go back to sports.
But that never happened, and in May 1986, Ken was promoted to chief meteorologist, where he joined the already iconic Mel Maines on the set at 6 and 10.
Well, Ken Siemek is back with us. It's good to have you back.
Thank you very much. I was going to ask you if you missed me, but I wasn't going to take a chance on you saying no, so I'm not going to ask you.
But you missed all the good weather.
Okay, so I understand. Now
doing the weather gave Ken creative freedom, allowing his humor and good-natured attitude to shine, and forging a connection with viewers that endured for decades.
Well, Ken was real, and he was calm, and he was genuine. Very easy to trust. Viewers trusted him because he was relatable and steady. He also spoke with people. He never spoke at them, and that connection really came through on camera.
There are many qualities that could best describe Ken Siemek. Charming, clever, and congenial come to mind. But what is his best quality? Well, I'm going with relatability. He's one of the most likable people I've ever had the pleasure of meeting. He just has a wonderful God-given gift of putting people at ease with his signature mix of self-deprecating humor and humility.
While his sense of fun brought many a smile and laugh to viewers, it was his calm demeanor during the most threatening of storms that provided them comfort.
I could tell you any time that I went back into the weather center on a day, if there was even a chance for some disruptive or severe weather, you could tell Ken carried the weight of the responsibility of that along with him. I think as the years went on, he really felt that responsibility that Nebraskans, across the state had come to depend on him and had really trust him to keep them safe during severe weather situations especially.
I always considered severe weather coverage the single most important part of the job. When storms threatened lives and property, it was important to remain composed and factual, sharing important information without adding to the stressfulness of a very stressful situation. I feel like I always treated our viewers like an extension of my own family.
That bond was evident in Ken's willingness to help make a difference in communities across the state, bringing attention to and raising funds for countless groups and causes during his decades on the air.
This achievement comes after your more than 4 decades of keeping Nebraskans informed, prepared, and safe in all kinds of weather, in a career distinguished by public service, integrity, and professionalism.
But he made everybody feel just so incredibly important, and I saw that time and time again, and it's something that I've tried to apply in my interactions, not just in this building, but when I'm out in the community, whether it's at a ball game, in the grocery store, or at church.
The concern Ken showed for people, communities, and causes across the state carried over to the 1011 newsroom. Looked on by his co-workers as a friend and mentor, he was always available to lend an ear and provide perspective.
He's just a really nice person. He's a nice guy, and he's just like all the rest of us, but he's someone that I'm sure will be remembered for years to come, like Mel Maines was, and now it's going to be sort of Ken Siemek as that generation kind of goes. It's now going to be sort of the Ken Siemek generation that kind of follows here for 1011.
When I came in for my interview and had the opportunity to talk to Ken for the first time, I knew by the end of that conversation that he was the type of chief that I wanted to work with and learn from. I am lucky enough to not only call Ken a mentor, but a friend as well.
Ken's career was punctuated by a number of awards, as well as recognition for his dedicated service, including numerous awards from the Associated Press, 3 Emmys, and a Silver Circle Award from the National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences. His retirement on October 30th, 2025, after more than 4 decades on the air, brought well wishes and accolades reaching all the way to the halls of Congress.
Mr. Speaker, today I rise to celebrate Ken Siemek on his retirement as 1011 Severe Weather Center Chief Meteorologist.
Congratulations to Ken Siemek on his induction into the Nebraska Broadcasters Association Hall of Fame, Class of 2026.